We celebrate the spirit of America across the DMV. We are paying tribute to the first First Lady honored with both a Congressional Gold Medal and a Presidential Medal of Freedom. And she was Claudia Alter Taylor, better known as Lady Bird Johnson. DC News Now's Hillary Howard shows us how this early environmentalist brought beauty and humanity to the nation's capital.
When tourists take photos of Washington's spectacular spring, they're fulfilling the vision of a woman who really made this season blossom some 60 years ago. And she wasn't your ordinary gardener.
Beautification, to my mind, is far more than a matter of cosmetics. To me, it describes the whole effort to bring the natural world and the man-made world into harmony.
That is the holistic philosophy of one-time First Lady, Lady Bird Johnson. Her mission to make the world a better place began in the flowering fields of her native Texas before she met the future president.
When Mother was growing up, her mother died when she was very young. And so the outdoors was one of her caretakers going out. She loved going and walking through the fields and discovering all the plants.
Lady Bird Johnson saw connections everywhere, from the soil and the flowers it grew to clean air and clean water. This floral library is here because of her.
When Mrs. Johnson took the office of First Lady, she decided to set her priorities. And one of the things she was really interested in was environmentalism. At the time, environmentalism wasn't a word that was used a lot. And so instead, it became her beautification project.
Mother always hated the word beautification, but once you get it out there, you can't change the names, but it made a difference.
And it grew into something.
She actually started a committee called the Committee for a More Beautiful Capital that was later expanded into the Society for a More Beautiful National Capital.
In June of each year, Mrs. Johnson welcomed to the White House people who were doing something about their environment, the winners of the committee's annual Beautification Awards.
But she was doing something too, planting thousands of cherry trees by the tidal basin and around Haynes Point, including the public golf course. So much of her spirit lives on across this city. Think of the Floral Library and the Virginia riverfront, where veritable planting parties along the Potomac have left decades of progeny in a park with her name.
The National Park Service was assisted by members of area garden clubs in planting the first of 800,000 daffodil bulbs provided by an anonymous donor.
I've taken my grandchildren to see the sign that tells about Mother, about her planting. And that's great too, because Mother did make a big difference in Washington and all over the country.
Her advocacy was so notable, it led President Johnson to push through the Highway Beautification Act of 1965.
And he encouraged the Congress to work on it and to recognize the importance of it.
Mrs. Johnson's work went hand in hand with President Johnson's Great Society because she wanted to bring beauty beyond downtown. She wanted it to enhance everybody's daily life. That meant more than flowers. It was about the outdoors and greater fulfillment, a clean environment, community involvement, and engaging in democracy.
Making that connection across all of those sort of great society programs, it tells a really deep story about who she was and what she wanted to do and what she wanted her legacy to be.
Her legacy is here at Lady Bird Johnson Park on a spit of dredged land called Columbia Island. It's anchored with LBJ's Memorial Grove, a stand of pine trees, and a monolith of Texas granite, gazing as the Johnsons did over the Potomac toward their favorite view of Washington.